Hey, how you doing? So you are a jeweler and you're looking for tutorials of how to start doing 3D modeling. Stay on this video because I'm going to give you a quick tutorial of how you can get started. So let's start with the number one thing. What kind of software should you use? You can use something like this, which is Matrix. It's a program that is designed for those who want to design jewelry. There's a bunch of them like Rhino Gold. I think it's called 3D Design. JewelCAD. There's other programs that do the same thing. And let me tell you, as long as people ask me which one's the best one, the one that you can learn the quickest. They all do the same thing. They behave differently and they have different tools, but you can basically do the same thing with the same program. The most important thing is who is sitting behind the computer creating the design. That is what makes the difference. So the other type of program is like this is Rhino. This is a 3D modeling software. It's not dedicated for jewelry or for anything. It's just for designing. You can design just about anything just as good as any other program. The downside on this is that you don't have plugins like you have in Matrix. You don't have all these amazing tools that the other programs have that are dedicated for jewelry. But that doesn't mean that you can't not create amazing stuff using it. So let me show you a job right now. Okay, so let's jump into so you see some of the work I've done because it doesn't mean anything what I'm saying if I can't back it up. All right. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. So I made a design for this crazy Delta Jiu Jitsu school, and man, it's amazing. It's on my Instagram. So it was just so it was it was easy and hard at the same time. But see, you can do amazing stuff. It's nice and hollow. They want a certain weight, a certain price. I asked a bunch of questions before I sat down and made the job. So this is cool. You can do from class rings to let's move forward to another job. So here it is. This is a cool job. It took forever. I have a stone setter that me and him just sat down and dialed this in like crazy. This piece was beautiful when it was done. Oh my god, it was gorgeous. I think I have pictures in my Instagram. Let's grab something else so you can see as well. Okay, I'm gonna open it real quick. This is some stuff that you can get done. This is not entirely necessarily in Rhino. This is using other software that is for sculpting, if I can say it right. So I know you can get it done because I've been able to do it. So if I'm able to do it or somebody's able to do it, that means that you can do it too. I'm gonna show you another ring sculpting work, and this is already finished. I mean, this is a couple layers already been decimated and made enough resolution so they can 3D print it. Let me show you another one if I can find it. This was awesome. This was an awesome project. This actually is simpler than it looks, and it was the preparation for it was the hardest thing, and the execution was kind of like the easiest to get it done. But you can get it done. I know you can do it. I don't take the easy jobs. Look at that, man. I really had to get a beautiful pattern done, and I didn't do this by myself. I asked my setter, "Is this look okay?" I'm like, it looks like I'm working for him, and I'm like, "Does this look cool? Like, what do you think?" I always ask questions, and I always look for advice, even from my partners to the people I work with, the setters, the jeweler, the polisher. Like, what's the best way to do it where everything's smooth? I always start when I design, I start with the end in mind. That is my number one principle that I apply to everything. So the 3D software is just a tool. It's not going to do it for you. uh, Matrix is an amazing program. It's not going to do it for you. You have to sit down and understand what you're going to do. So let me show you. I have two just 99-cent stores notebooks where I write things down all the time. This go with me everywhere I go. Well, almost everywhere I go. And when I'm either on the bus or I'm commuting or anywhere I'm going that I'm not driving, I'd rather not drive. I'd rather commute. I'll revise my notes. As you can see, there's drawings, notes, and this was a meeting with an amazing designer. I'll show you another one where this is my little notebook where if I have a small order, this is for like my clients. This is for developing. There's bigger ones when I do meetings and I'm doing developing. This one is for my regular clients where I already have my orders, where I do, this is mine. Nobody sees this. I don't share this one with almost anybody, so don't tell anybody. But if you can see, I got some weird stones and I draw it. I'm drawing constantly. So anybody can sketch. And I put measurements, and I have like calipers. I have like 3 in my backpack. They always go with me. Loops, I have different types of loops. I always have stuff with me. Finger sizes, I always have them with me. Look, I have one of these also on my. Hey, look, it goes good with my spin and color ring. Anyways, so they always travel with me, and I can show you. Whoops, sorry. I have notes everywhere, front, forwards, and backwards. As simple as something like that. I'm constantly sketching. Is this what you mean? Well, I want something that flows like this, and then I'll draw it like, oh, you mean a bevel? No. Like I want it to flow. Oh, you want like rounded? She's like, She said, I need a flat surface like this ring. And like, I needed kind of like a flat surface with diamonds. And I thought it was like flat, flat. And I'm like, no, like she meant like smooth. So if you don't draw it, things could get lost in translation. Let me show you, like, I like to draw, sorry about that. My stones, I draw it. I put measurements, as much as measurements I can, especially if they're special cuts. And then like, believe me or not, this is a design. This is an amazing design. And all you're going to see is stone sizes. Look at that. That is a bracelet. It was 10 stones of a certain kind, another 6 stones of another kind, and they were all different. So I built every little cage, and I can't show it to you. I wish I could, but every cage is for a particular stone with a specific size, with a not specific setting. The settings were the same, but the stones are not. So, sometimes you need to work at it, Oh, look. That's one bracelet. Let me see if you can see it kind of. And this is the second bracelet. So, take your time. All what I'm doing is look, here it is. What I drew that ring. Look, this is simple as that. This, what you see right here, is what you're seeing on the screen. Where is it? Over there. That ring started here. I was like, this is what you mean? She's like, no. This is what I meant. And I'm like, can you draw it with me? That's her drawing. And I just put numbers and how much you want her to weigh, blah, 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 and ask a bunch of questions. Stay tuned. I'm going to try to come up with more videos and tutorials and the easy things. And if you want my information and you would like to really get started, or if you're a designer and you're struggling with efficiency, give me a call. I do a lot of, I won't say private, but I also do like consultations, with other brands. And you don't know what you don't know. And, I can't help you on this. I know exactly what you're going through in your design and where you're struggling, and it's all as easy as asking. So you can ask me, and, when you want classes, just ask. My grandma used to say, I'm going to say it in Spanish. I don't know if it would translate in English, but she used to say, preguntando se llega a Roma. You get to Rome by asking, You can get to Rome just by asking. So ask questions, write things down, and just commit. That's another thing. Just commit. Like, I want to get this finished, and that's a muscle that you would. It's gonna get stronger, and you're gonna get quicker and faster in no time. I guarantee you. If you have no commitment, I also tell people, before you drop money on me, make sure this is what you want, because it's quite expensive. It's not cheap, but I'm doing a personalized training like bodybuilding. We're going to train this muscle individual in some areas that you never thought of. I gave you a lot of information already that I go through all the people that I train, and we can all take advantage of this. My goal is to help as many people as I can during this week to be efficient. I come across a lot of people like, well, the designer didn't do it right, and like, I know what I'm doing, and if the designer, I get help. I have designers that help me. If the idea didn't come across right, maybe I didn't translate the information correctly the way he can understand it. So a lot of things can get lost in translation. Okay, so I gotta figure out what's in other people's minds, or you gotta figure out what's in your mind. If it's not right, and you hiring people, maybe you want to take these classes to you understand how to approach a 3D designer. And let me tell you this, and this is a very important thing about jewelry. I don't finish everything by myself. I couldn't. I could do one good job. That's why I only focus in 3D modeling and understanding design. That is my obsession. This is what I do every single day for a lot of hours. Even I work at home, where I'm thinking. I grab my notepad and start drawing. I'm on the bus. I'm start drawing. Like, what about this? What about that? And I didn't come up with this. I wish I did. Anton Spinelli came up with this. Check out his video. He's got a biography coming out. I don't know if it's already out, but wow, amazing guy. I can't understand why Yves is so amazing what he does. And this is what we need. That's my goal too. I want to leave something for the next generation. I think we're losing some of it. So anyways, commit. It's not going to be easy, but it's not going to get better if you don't start. And I'm not the only guy. There's a lot of great teachers out there. Get a hold of somebody, ask somebody, and you will become better. And the more people you talk to, the more knowledge you get across, the better. I have great teachers. I work for great companies where I put a lot of time, and I treat it like it was my own company, and I committed, and that's what helped me be where I am today. And I want to share this knowledge with you. Okay, so leave a comment, subscribe. I'm committing to make more videos every week. At least one video a week is going to be coming out. Depending on the schedule, I'm going to set it. I'm going to commit. Okay, so I'm telling you, I'm going to commit to one video a week. But we're going to see how people react to this. And I'm going to do other videos where I'm going to tell you already what I'm going to touch. Design basics. So if you understand this video, go grab a manual or something. If you need one, I'd be happy to send you one. On Rhino, I think they're free. I don't know, but Rhino manuals, like you can actually get it. If you already have it, then great. Just know where your tools are. Not what they do, because I'm not gonna show you what all the tools do. I don't need it. You don't need it. I'm telling you, you don't need all the tools. You don't need to know all the tools. As you progress, then you find new tools for new things. That's how I went about it, and that's the quickest way to do it. But if you know all the tools and you don't know how you use them, then it's pointless. 2-minute tools. How many people know how to do a million things but then get nothing done? I've done that. I've been victim of that. I can do this. I can do that. By the time I can only do one ring a day. But if I collaborate with the people, I have jeweler. I collaborate with we can get a few things done through the day. So thank you for staying in this video. I know it's a little long, but it's important that you know these things. Stay tuned, share it with your friends of people that you think they might take advantage of this. My name is Carlos Anthony, and I'm a 3D designer, and actually I'm a jeweler by tradition and a 3D designer by occupation. And I want to help as many people as I can. Okay, so my next tutorial, and I'm gonna tell you right now what I'm gonna go by: the basics of design. Okay, we're not gonna talk about software. We're gonna talk about design specifically. Okay, principles for designing, okay, like a method of it could help you how to get your designs quicker before you even sit down on the computer. Okay, like planning. It's important to plan, and a little bit of the design process that you could approach. Type A, Type B, and Type C, which I have a word for it. It's called IFIM. Okay, IFIM. So I know it sounds a little weird, but it says information, folders, images, measurements. IFIM. Okay, we're going to talk about IFIM. It's very important. I'm saying, well, isn't it the basics of design? No. They're different things. It's not the principles of design. I want to cover that before, because we're going to start with the end goal in mind, and then we're going to talk the program. Okay? I wish I can put everything I can do, like 20 years of experience, which is very limited. It's just experience. There's people who are better instructors than I am in Rhino, and hopefully you can get a hold of one of those and design. If not, give me a call, get some training with me, and we'll get you going. We're also going to talk computers, and why not do some rendering, some sculpting in the future? I don't know. It's a different ball game, but if you're a beginner, you shouldn't even think about that right now. Anyway, so I can do another tutorial about sculpting, but don't even think about that, because you might, twitch a nerve in the brain just like I did, and get super frustrated and want to give up, and I don't want to do this, but commitment's good, but know your limits. Okay, so don't spend too much time on something you can figure out. Ask questions. If you can't figure out on your own, it's okay. Just like I did, I took training. I invested a lot of money on my knowledge. None of it was free, and I love that. I'm thankful for every dime that I invested in my knowledge, in my approach to design. And it has things nothing to do with jewelry. It just has to do with design. Anyways, thank you. Subscribe, leave a message, leave a comment, leave a suggestion, and stay in touch with me for more videos, more content that I'll be bringing. Hopefully this was fun for you to watch and to listen. This is your boy, Carlos Anthony, and I'll talk to you soon. Happy designing. All right, where do I turn these off? Where do I switch cameras? What am I doing? Okay. Yeah, this took a while to do. Okay. I already saved it. Okay. No template. All right, let's stop recording. Oh, here it is. Sweet.